One thing I've seen parents doing when they're trying to read with their student is correcting their student too early on words that the student might not know. So, what this might look like, a student might come across a word, they don't really understand what the word is, and the parent, instead of just giving them the word, might try to have the student stop and sound it out. Now, you want to have a goal for your students' reading. Is your goal to try to practice fluency, or is your goal to make sure that the students understand and recognize those words? So there are some words which we call sight words that the students should understand by a particular grade level. We can go over that another time. But there's also words that are just given, like hard to read, and therefore we just kind of read them for the student, and then we push on. It depends on if you're trying to get your student to practice fluency, if you're trying to get your student to practice comprehension. If you want your student to understand what they're reading, you're not going to have them stop too long to think about the words that they stumble across. Another rule of thumb is if your student stumbles across 5 or more words, then that book is too hard for your student. So you want to look at downgrading or getting a book that's more within that student's reading level so that they can practice comprehension and they can also practice fluency. But you want to just be careful with interrupting your students while they're reading.